The Community Cycling Center is celebrating its 20th birthday this year. By the end of 2014, it will have given away its 10,000th bicycle to a child who needs one. Welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Ken Ackerman. Joining us is Michael Tete. He's the CEO of the Community Cycling Center. So glad you're with us. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us, Ken.
You know, I've been to the Community Cycling Center, and it's quite an operation. You have a lot of volunteers working on bikes. Tell everyone how the whole process works.
Well, the mission of the Community Cycling Center is to broaden access to bicycling and its benefits, and we do that with the support of thousands of hours worth of volunteer time every year and thousands of bicycles that everyday people donate to our organization.
So you get a bicycle in, and these volunteers, obviously much knowledge when it comes to repairing these, they get them back to a safe nature and to a point where you can give these away.
Yes, for the bicycles that we can save and repurpose and redistribute, we do the very best that we can. But one of the things that people often don't appreciate is the fact that you don't need very much mechanical skill to come in and volunteer at the cycling center. All you need to do is show up on the first Tuesday of the month, get a volunteer orientation, and have an opportunity that same night to help us start cleaning and processing incoming bicycle donations.
You know, the biggest barrier to kids these days owning a bike is what?
Well, it's access to a bicycle.
Yeah.
A lot of times the young people out there either don't have an opportunity to own a bike, and if they do have a bike that's available in the household, it may be their brothers or their sisters, it may be a little too big, or it may entirely be too small. So one of the primary things the Cycling Center does is broaden access to bicycling. We do that in our bike shop on 17th and Alberta Street, and we do that with the Holiday Bike Drive, which is coming up this holiday season.
All right, so 10,000 bicycles by the end of the year.
That's right.
Tell me more about the Holiday Bike Drive.
Well, it's a magical event, Ken. We have kids from all over the Portland metro region. They are selected by social service agencies around the Portland metro area, and they get an opportunity to go into Legacy Emmanuel Hospital in the atrium and see a whole sea of bicycles. They get a chance to pick the bike that really calls to them, and you wouldn't believe the smiles on the kids' faces when they get an opportunity to pick out a bicycle, for many of which it's actually their first bike.
So they get the bicycle. Is anyone teaching them the safety aspect of riding?
I'm really glad you asked. One of the things that separates the Holiday Bike Drive is that we have a whole hallway of safety, education, and empowerment that happens before the kids even get an opportunity to see all of those bicycles. They get an opportunity to see what it takes to have a well-fitted helmet. They learn some of the rules of the road, and they have a chance to do a helmet egg drop so that they can see how important it is for them to be safe, have the right safety gear, and be safe on the road. And once they have a chance to get the bicycle, they immediately graduate into a bicycle rodeo, where they get a chance to go around in the parking lot in kind of a mock-up scenario where they learn some of the rules of the road that, as you and I were talking about earlier, not every cyclist follows.
Right. You know, Portland is such, and not everyone would agree, but a bicycle-friendly city. But has the nature of bicycling changed? Do you see as many kids these days riding bikes as when you and I were younger?
Well, it just have to look in the right places. One of the places where the Community Cycling Center partners significantly is in the housing development of New Columbia in North Portland. It's a housing development with over 2,700 residents from 18 different countries that speak 22 different languages. 52% of those residents are under the age of 18. So if you want to see a bunch of kids riding around in the neighborhood, you have to look no further than the Bicycle Skills Park and the Bicycle Repair Hub in the middle of New Columbia. And if you come out there on a spring day, you'll be pleasantly surprised and impressed.
How can someone out there sponsor a child?
The easiest way to sponsor a child for the Holiday Bike Drive is with a $50 donation. Because of the thousands of hours of volunteer time and the thousands of bicycles that people donate to us every year, we're able to deliver a child their first bike for the holiday season for just $50.
All right, Michael Tete, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you for being here as well on Comcast Newsmakers. Make it a great day.